Welcome back. Thank you for coming back. I'm filming a tutorial tonight that I've never done before. I'm going to do baby boomer nails. I'm going to take off this I'm going to finish taking off the St. Patrick's Day manicure. I am taking it off the night before St. Patrick's Day since nobody's going anywhere, so why do my nails have to be correct? They don't. Everybody is stuck in the house and just trying to get through this. It is the weirdest thing. It is so bizarre. I was at a store 4 or 5 nights ago when I went to try to buy toilet paper. I wasn't panic buying. I just wanted, a 4 or 6 pack, and there was none. There was no toilet paper to be had. I still haven't found any toilet paper. Mind you, I've only gone out to one other store because I'm trying to stay home, flatten the curve, as they say. And we're not in dire straits yet, but considering you can't find anywhere, I was thinking, it might be smart to have 4 or 6 rolls on hand, but that's not happening. So I'm just gonna, keep my fingers and I guess legs crossed until there's restocks at our local stores and hope for the best. I'm laughing about this, but it is freaky. It's freaking me out. It's just the weirdest feeling. When I was in the store, you could tell people were trying to be nice to each other, but they also were kind of like, stay back. You might be a demon. Like you might have this, COVID-19. So you could tell people were being friendly. They were like, oh yeah, this is crazy. Oh my goodness. There's, no pasta. There's no, but they were also like, they were keeping their distance. And it is such a weird and bizarre situation to be in. I never pictured this sort of thing coming to pass. I mean, I'm glad that people are staying back. I'm glad that people are being cautious. It is so opposite of how we are all used to behaving with one another, that it feels really scary, and it's, I don't know, it's very unsettling. I don't like it. This whole self-isolation, self-distancing thing, I don't have that much of a problem with it, and it sounds weird, but I have been a stay-at-home mom for 4 years now, and we don't get out much. Like, we just don't. It's hard packing up the kids, and so, I go out and I do my groceries, and in the summer, obviously, spring, summer, I am taking the kids to parks and stuff like that, but, winter, I'm pretty used to being self-distancing. So being home with the kids isn't a weird thing to me. The weird thing is when you go out, it is I don't know, I can't even describe the feeling, but I was standing in the middle of our local Walmart looking for diapers because I did actually genuinely need diapers, and I could find 1 pack of the wrong size of some random brand that I've never used before, and I had to buy it because it was the only pack of diapers that was available to me. So I bought it, and I was standing there and I was just looking around, and I honestly felt like crying. Like, it was just so unsettling is the only way I think I can describe what's going on. I'm really, really hoping that everybody can keep their heads and practice what the government is telling you to do. Today, Canada closed the borders to most foreign countries, with the exception of the States, which I still kind of can't wrap my head around. Nothing against you guys in the States, but you're having, a struggle containing this. And if we're closing the borders, we should be closing the borders. So I don't know what to think. I know that me and my close circle, my family, everybody I talk to is in agreement that we are all staying away. We're keeping ourselves to ourselves, and hoping and praying for the best. We're praying for Italy. We are praying for all the countries that are seeing this tear through their population and taking out the most vulnerable. And it's hard to watch on a global level. I really, really hope that this gets controlled and contained faster than I suspect it probably will. I don't know. There's nothing else I can really say about it. I'm just, you know, thankful for the healthcare workers. I have friends that are nurses, and you know, the things that they're coming back and telling me are just, it's heart-wrenching already, and we are barely even at the first wave of what this could turn into in this country. I just very thankful for the healthcare workers, doctors, nurses, anybody, you know, EMTs, paramedics, everybody involved in the front lines of what is probably going to be our generation's war. So thankful that they are the selfless people that they are, and just hoping and praying everybody stays healthy and can, you know, go back to business as usual as soon as possible. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. I don't have anything, you know, nail mail, anything to show you guys, because like I said, the world is upside down right now. So I figured I'm going to try to do this baby boomer mani mostly to have something to do tonight. And yeah, the challenge that I'm doing with 4 of my nail buddies for YouTube is starting tomorrow on my Instagram. So hop on over to Instagram if you want to take part in picking the theme, because that's what I'm choosing to do for my theme. I'm choosing to let you choose the theme. I'm gonna get you guys to throw out some, you know, words, just random words, and then I'm gonna have a comment picker pick a random word, and that is gonna be the theme for the first manicure. So I'm hoping that that provides a little bit of relief. I'm hoping that the word suggestions we get are some comic relief, and to see what direction all these different girls take everything in. I'm going to link all their channels below so that you can go and start subscribing to them if you haven't already. I'm sure that you have. I am the little dog on the totem pole here. So I'm going to get that started. I hope it provides a little bit of entertainment in these crazy times. That's it. I'm going to take this manicure off, and then I'm going to switch around and I'm going to film myself trying to do a baby boomer for the first time. I think I'm going to use Revel's Jennifer and Emily. I think I haven't used Jennifer before, but it's really pretty and it is somewhat sheer. And Emily is just like a classic go-to. So yeah, that's it. Stay healthy. I will see you guys when I flip around. I think I'm going to do this one voiceover style so that I can watch the news while I'm doing my nails. Thanks for hanging in, guys. I will see you on the flipped downside. Bye. Hi guys. Okay, so I'm gonna be starting on this baby boomer. My nails have seen better days. I've just started using polygel not that long ago. I think this is my second set of polygel. I never used tips or anything like that. I always just had my natural nails, but then I chopped them all off and then I was full of regrets. So I wanted to do extensions, but I wanted to learn how to sculpt, so I got polygel in forms, and here we are. So I just did my first fill with polygel, and it took way longer than I expected it to. Plus, to be honest with you, the polygel held on to my previous color underneath way more than a natural nail would. I'm not sure why. I guess it's more porous. I really know nothing about polygel, but it held on to the color. So there's like some green peeking through from my St. Patrick's mani. There are some like stress fractures along here that I fixed as well as I could because I didn't want to form new nails tonight. I wanted to get this filmed. I'm gonna probably take these off in a day or two, redo them, because I don't want to risk having any kind of moisture or anything underneath the polygel and getting greenies and whatever. It's gross. So right, like I said, doing a baby boomer for the first time. I'm not even sure why I don't love baby boomer nails, but I kind of always just thought it was like interesting, like the process of it. because I don't know how to do it. So I want to try, and I'm going to let you guys watch me struggle the first time. I mean, it can't really be any more complicated than just an ombre, right? So I've got my ombre brushes out. I have Jennifer, I have Emily. I feel like this is going to be a bit of a mess. Only because, like I said, my nails aren't looking so hot by themselves because I'm teaching myself this polygel business. I've got the stress fractures at where the free edge starts. You know what? Whatever. I'm gonna try this stuff with you guys for the first time, and if it goes well, great. If it doesn't, whatever. I don't care. All right, so I'm going to get my cupcake liners so that I can do the tapping and not worry about losing all kinds of powder at the same time. Oh, there's a glitter in that one. That's shocking. All right. So there's my Jennifer and Emily. I feel like Emily is... I thought it was way lower on Emily. I use Emily to mix in with a lot of other things. Yeah, I thought I had less. Anyways, okay. So, I don't actually know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna do like a basic ombre, how I would do an ombre, and see what happens. I feel like you kind of have to be a bit more precise with this, but whatever. Whatever. Okay. That bad boy was almost stuck. Okay, so I'm gonna do my index finger first. I'm going to film the first one for sure, see what happens. If it goes horribly wrong, I'll film the next one because everybody loves to see a failure. So let's get my failure started. And of course, I am again doing all of this work with my non-dominant hand. Why do I choose to do the hard shit with my non-dominant hand? I don't know, but I do. And I also wish I had easy liquids, but I don't. This is a professional formula, and it dries a heck of a lot faster than one would like. I'm gonna do Emily first. This might be a mistake, don't know. Like I said, no idea what I'm doing. All right. Are you supposed to do like kind of a quasi smile line? Because I'm not. I'm not doing that. Jennifer is super sheer and my nails are jacked, so yeah. I have nothing else to say in regards to that. Oh wow, okay, yeah, the professional formula dries a whole heck of a lot faster than I remember even. Okay, you know what, I just don't like baby boomer nails. I just don't like them. Why am I doing this? I'm doing it because I know that I'm going to change my nails in a day. I'm like attempting to take excess off my cuticle, but there's none there because it's all dry. Okay. Yep. All right. I'm going to move on to the middle finger because that didn't actually go very well. I need to order more easy liquids, I suppose, if I'm going to be attempting this kind of crap. So I've actually been watching all these like Brad Mondo, like hairdresser reacts videos. And what he does is he reacts to people who have filmed bad bleach, like just like horrible ideas in regards to doing their own hair at home. And I know it's like meant to put people off and be like, oh, I'm not going to do that myself. I'm going to go see a stylist, but it's actually just mostly inspiring me. I want to do some inappropriate home styling to my own hair. And when I say home styling, I mean I want to bleach out and then attempt a fashion color on my hair, which is, I know it's a bad idea. I know, nobody has to tell me that. I know it's a horrible idea, but I still want to do it. I keep wanting to do like a teal color. I keep wanting to do pink, but I don't think my complexion will support pink. Yeah, so I don't know. His like tale of cautionary tale, is doing the opposite of what it is meant to do, and I just feel inspired to mess up my own hair. I don't know, I'm gonna have to go on Amazon tomorrow and see if they deliver bleach. I have developer hair. I don't like, I know that I shouldn't do it. I know I shouldn't do it, but if I were to do it, because I'm probably gonna do it, does anybody have like a fashion color home hair dye brand they would recommend? Like, I know a lot of people use Arctic Fox at home. I am not positive I can get that in Canada. Maybe I can. But I also know a lot of people use Manic Panic. And the last time I used Manic Panic, I was maybe 14. And it went really sideways, really fast. I ended up at a stylist the next day for her to try to correct my pylon orange hair that was supposed to be red. So I feel like I don't want to do Manic Panic, but, well, my table. I don't know if I can get my hands on Arctic Fox in Canada. I'm sure that I could on Amazon, but it would cost, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 times what Americans have to pay for it on Amazon. And I'm just not into that. I'm not into paying so much flipping money for stuff that if I just had a different address would be so cheap and affordable and fun. This is not going well, by the way. I need easy liquids. I need stuff that is a longer drying time for sure, because this does not look excellent. Anyway, so I'm probably going to really screw with my hair while we're on this like social distancing business, and you know what? Like, I want to say, oh my God, I hope I don't end up on that Hairdresser Reacts, but I hope that I end up there and he's pleasantly surprised. He won't be. I already know that. But yeah, since I cut my hair, I cut off close to 10 inches. I think it was 10 inches when we measured. And I sent it for donation. I think it's maybe the 3rd time I've donated. My hair just grows really fast. Same as my fingernails. I don't know why. But I go through this cycle of growing my hair to like ridiculous length that it's not attractive. It's not an attractive length. It's just long, and it's easy because I just throw it in a bun every single day of my life. And I don't have to think about it. So that's what I do. I put it in a bun, and then, 2-3 years later I go, oh, wow, my hair's really long. This isn't attractive. I should cut this all off. And then I do. I cut it all off and just stick it in a ponytail and donate it. And, that's what I do with my hair. And then I get like the one haircut when I chop it all off. And then I don't see a hairstylist again for 3 or 4 years until I'm again cutting all of my length off. And I've always been like that. I can't even blame it on motherhood. I've never cared enough about my hair or loved a hairstyle enough, I guess, to keep it. I get my hair cut when it gets to an unmanageable length, and that's all I do. But anyways, yeah, so that's how I've been spending my time, watching Hairdresser Reacts. And he just seemed like he's really fun. Like, I wish I could be friends with Brad Mondo. I'm sure a lot of people say that. Wow, look, nothing happened. Genuinely, that was a giant waste of time. What is happening? Why did that happen? Okay, I'm gonna do a second coat. I still feel like this is a total waste of my time. But I'm also not that angry because I don't like baby boomer nails. So, let's see what happens on coat 2. Well, at the very least, I guess at least I'll have a couple layers of essentially clear dip on, so yeah, I have to take this off anyway, so that's not even helpful for my next mani. It's just going to be more to soak off. Wonderful. Wonderful. Why is this happening to me? At a time like this, where we could all use a little bit of success, it's because I don't have my trusty Easy Liquids for doing ombre stuff, because I always have Easy Liquids for ombre and I just don't have any right now. If I don't see some major improvements on this coat, I'm honestly activating whatever is showing up on my nails and going to bed. I'm done. I'm done with this. But at least I'm learning that Jennifer would make a nice substitution for Scarlet if I run out. I use Scarlet for a lot of things. If I run out of clear dip, I use Scarlet because it doesn't really show up a whole heck of a lot. It's got like a very, very light pink undertone, and so I use it in place of my clear when I don't have any, for topping glitters and blah, blah, blah. But Jennifer would do the job too, apparently, because it doesn't show up. I need to just straight up get more liquids because I'm running dangerously low on everything. That said, I am in possession of Mani Mix's new liquids. She hasn't launched them yet, but I have been putting them through their paces, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, I will never ever tell you that something is great if it's not. So I am still testing them. I use them so far for 2 manis. I have no complaints yet, but I'm not gonna be pushing them and, you know, hyping up their release until I know that they are good liquids. I am a brand ambassador for Mani Mix, but I can love her powders and not love her liquids. And I think it's very important to keep integrity when it comes to this kind of thing. Like, I know that there have been times when I've gone to buy something and thought, oh, well, this person loves it, it must be great. And it just turns out that it's, you know, it wasn't. And that's not okay with me. I want you guys to know that if I say that I like something, I do. And just because, you know, I might like one part of something, like I genuinely love Mani Mix's powders. They are some of the softest powders I've ever used. They are some of the most consistent. I love the colors she comes up with. I love the collections she comes up with. They're all very feminine and like classic, timeless colors. But I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not going to say, oh, these liquids are amazing, go buy them up, if I don't like them, if I don't use them. So I'm putting them through their paces. I've used them for 2 manicures so far. It is so far a base coat and a top coat all in one. And I haven't had a problem using it for either of those functions. The activator smells really, really good. It has served its purpose. I don't have like a holy grail of activator because it's activator, right? Like, it doesn't have to be shiny and long last. It just has to, you know, harden your, this is the most useless manicure I've ever done. It just needs to make your dip solidify, and it serves that purpose. So yeah, her activator's fine, whatever. But the base top coat 2-in-1 so far also has been awesome. And I want to give it the longevity test and see how long it wears for, staying shiny. And I want to see if it doesn't lift, and I want to see all of that stuff before I go and start like properly recommending it. But so far, so good. But yeah, again, I will never, hype something up and say that I love something when I think it sucks. Like, same as with, this whole Rossi business. They contacted me, sent me a starter kit, much as they sent literally everybody else in the world a starter kit. But I opened the package, and before I even opened the jars, before I even opened the liquids, I had dip flu. So I didn't even bother opening it to see whether or not I liked the performance of it, because I couldn't be in the same room as it. Yeah, so I'm gonna let you guys know after I've had this manicure on for a full week what I think of Beth's Mani Mix liquids, and I'll keep you posted. You may never hear about them from me again if I don't love them. I'm not here to badmouth anybody, but I will tell you if I love something. If I think something is worth spending your hard-earned dollars on, I will let you know about it. So far, this Baby Boomer is certainly not worth spending your money on. In the camera, it looks like it's done something. In person, it literally looks like my nails have had nothing put on them. Maybe I'll just look at my life through the camera from now on. Anyways, I'm going to file these, top coat them, because I'm too tired to continue on and do another layer, and I'll take some pictures at the end. This is so disappointing, but we learned something. We learned don't do a Baby Boomer because A, you hate it, and it doesn't work. It works for everybody else, just not me. All right, I'm gonna file them, top coat, and I'll take some pictures. Talk to you guys on the next one.